because why not have a permanent record of, Matt jamming out here. Right, I am recording, and it's one, and we'll do stuff. So all the pictures from last week's wrap-up were from when we did, and I'm not sure which one it is, because I have some really good Cameron pictures I didn't put up either. I'm pretty sure they were the parsnips.
Good.
Back in the day. So, all right, we've seen enough of Matthew, so let's get rid of that. All right. And I have no idea what's going on with Sally's house there.
Donovan,
I
come
just
back.
see Donovan with no shirt
Come
on.
back.
Donovan with no shirt on.
Ew.
I don't know.
Ew. Nipples.
No, I don't. And now 2 naked mole rats. No. So actually Donovan would make 3, so that's fine. That's oh, it's terrible. I don't know. I'm not sure.
And then click that, and then you can.
I can't see her eyebrows anymore. Where'd she go? Hey, there she is. Hi, Jayden.
Hi.
Nice to see you woke up fast. Very good.
Thank you.
I don't know if I can count here. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Who's missing? We got lots. Oh, he's putting the shirt on. Thank you, Donovan. I appreciate that.
No, it doesn't work.
Because it's like the top way is beside me.
All right. Who am I? There's Quindle. Why can't I do math in my head? Oh, wait. Where's Peter? Is Peter here?
Oh, he's probably still sleeping.
Well, he works too. So.
Here?
Oh, wait, how do you
math in my head?
Got it. I got it.
All right. Well, Schnars is figuring out what sort of way to terrify us again. Oh, that's not terrible. Who's that? Oh, no. What is that? I can't even see what that is.
That's Cameron.
Is it? Well, is he playing a ukulele?
In the shower, yeah.
Okay. Well, something else I was unprepared for. Okay. So we should probably begin. I have talked to Peter quite a bit because, and this might be for some of you too, but Peter did not have his book. And so we were able to get that sorted out. And so let me begin with that before saying hello and good morning to everyone. Hello. And it is nice to see you all. Again, I know Peter exists because he sent me stuff, but I hope everybody's doing okay. I haven't heard any terrible stories or any awful stuff, but it is nice to see you all. I hope everyone's staying safe. I hope everyone is healthy. That includes not just yourself, but everyone in your family as well. That would be nice. There's a bunch of things we're going to try to accomplish today, and a lot of it is just sitting high and talking, but there are a couple things. I made a decision yesterday about the way of handling spring break, and it's fine, but and we'll talk about that in a second too, because apparently somebody decided to cancel spring break. That's genius. And so, but I've got a solution for all of you, because you know I do. And we'll talk about that in a second. What I want to do, I think everyone, unlike the juniors who were very shy and very nervous, I think everybody has the microphone on, and with the exception of Sally, everyone has their camera on, which is great. So I'll just call it out. Here's what I want, because I want to be positive here, treat things positively. What I'd like is I'll call out your name, and I see my list on the right-hand side of my screen. Do you guys see it? You guys don't see a list of who's in the class, do you?
No.
We
can if we click participants, but
you have that. You have that little button too. Okay.
Yeah.
So, because I know I've been using Zoom a little bit, but the very first one I did, for some reason, it wouldn't record, so I recorded something else, and then I didn't get anybody else's sound except for my own, which is kind of dumb. Relax, buddy. Cameron, you lay down. I don't want you to feel. I want you to relax. You rest, okay? You take care, all right? And then,
All right.
again, I don't know what Sally's doing, and we'll talk about there. I know that the family exists because I got to see little brother John the other day. That was good. He was in space. He had a background.
Oh, God.
I don't even know.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so starting with Finney, whose name just rocketed to the top of the screen here. Here's what I want from anybody. We'll do this. I don't know how long it'll take. I know being together ain't great, or not being together ain't great. And sports and fun activities and senior stuff, I know that this is absolutely not the way you wanted to end the year. However, I'd like to attempt to be positive, and I'd like one thing that is good, or that you like, or that you enjoy, or whatever you want, about not being together or about being at home. So we're looking for a positive, just one, And even though now she's down further list, I'm going to start with Finn. So, and by the way, you can say nothing. You don't have to like make something up. But I'd like anything that you think was or is good about your time, not being in school or being at home. So, Finny, what do you got?
I finished a whole Netflix show.
What show?
That 70s show.
Like 300 episodes of that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right. Very good. Hayden's up at the top of the list now on my screen. What's up, Hayden?
No, I'm down with sleeping in. I woke up 10 minutes ago, so there's that.
Cameron is actually back asleep, but I also believe I have a feeling like Sally has some sort of epic hair nonsense going on, and that's why she's not joining us. So sleeping in is a very common response for many of you. Next one up there, Graham. How are you, Graham?
Pretty good. Pretty
Graham,
good.
what you got, Graham?
I think just the free time. More free time to do what I want.
Okay. Because, your life is otherwise encumbered and you're not able to,
Yeah, no, really.
like, killing chickens in the backyard with a shovel or what? What are we doing? What are you doing that you?
Nothing really, just relaxing.
Okay, fine, fair enough. Thank you. Schnars, you're up next on the list.
Yeah, I really don't think there's anything good about this. I've cried every day, so.
Yeah,
Cap.
obviously not just you. I've really, and we've talked about this. I feel terrible about so many things that are happening. Not the least of which is the end of the basketball season. I don't know if this will enrage you or not, but Pennsylvania's governing body is called PIAA, and they are saying that they're going to still allow winter championships to happen. However, the punchline of that is that now Pennsylvania is like there's no essential travel. So like my next door neighbor works for Cummins, and he has to get this big slip of paper that he has to fill out to be allowed to drive into New York from Pennsylvania. I don't have to do that. I've been doing food delivery. I'm doing food delivery with a school, so I'll be in tomorrow. But that's considered essential, so I can still do that. Terrible stuff. I mean, the fact that we have to consider having papers to travel between states is ridiculous. So I know how you feel, Kylie, 100%, and you're not alone. I know others do too, and I feel terrible about that. Like I said, that's why I want to ask this question, do the best we can. And if the answer is nothing, it's okay if it's nothing. I understand that. Thank you, Kylie. And Gerrit's up on the list now. By the way, Gerrit, looks like you're going to like direct some traffic with airplanes.
Yeah. My mom's on a conference call. No, my mom's on a conference call with like 100 some people. So,
Gotcha.
but the positive thing that I like is that it's preparing us for college because we're going to be on our own for college. So I think it's a good learning experience for us to adapt to what we will be dealing with next year.
Okay. I'm actually working on putting some stuff in writing about that too, because and I like saying this. I'm going to be very vague because I'm recording this, and the last thing I want to do is have like my words used against me. Right now, at that point, say, if any of you are recording it, I'm okay with that. I live in Pennsylvania, so technically, I have to give you permission to record me because it's a different state. There's different laws in different states. You have my permission. I think I said this in class, so get that out of the way. Number one. Number two. Other JCC teachers in Chautauqua County, the guy that came to see us, his name's Dwayne, wonderful guy, awesome guy. There are people that are teaching these classes from other school districts that are losing their minds, and a lot of chaos and stuff. And I'm happy to say, first of all, you're all doing the stuff you should be doing. I'm getting work. You are different from a lot of other school districts. I'm seeing kids in JCC classes around the region, and I'm including Cat County for that too. It's not just Chautauqua County. There are lots of kids just not doing stuff. Some teachers not doing stuff. So I know it's yucky, and I know we're home and not together and stuff, but you all have been working like you should. And not to be lame and silly, but I agree completely with Gerrit because this is, I don't know. Who knows what could happen. All that stuff I started with Blackboard, I got us hooked up in that just in case we had like a week off because of snow, so that we wouldn't lose any time. So we'll see how it goes. But I do appreciate, pause right now, I appreciate that you guys have been continuing to work during this whole thing. Oh, we're missing Summer too, speaking of.
Oh, yeah.
Summer's not.
Oh yeah.
Summer and Peter are here. And Summer emailed me this morning, so Summer exists too.
Didn't even know.
Cam, you're up next on my list of people I haven't heard from yet. Hi, good morning, Cam.
Good morning.
Is that like Santa in the background, buddy?
Yes. I was gonna email you too.
Yes.
I was working with my dad last week,
Yes.
and we went to this one guy's house, and I was walking through his house and found this.
Is that a picture there? What do we got? That's what a picture is, right? This is your background?
Yeah, of his house.
Was
What was that?
Is there like a big and a little black Santa?
It's a big black Santa and a little boy.
Now, I don't want to. I don't know if I could
Probably like his elf. He would send him down.
Bill Cosby.
Without saying too much, clearly a slave elf, which is fine, I guess. I don't know if I can make this.
Bill Cosby around Christmas time.
What? Say again, Graham?
Bill Cosby around Christmas time.
All right, very good. There, you're done now. Thank you, Graham. Yeah.
Nice.
Anyhow, yeah, all right. Well, that's good. So I'm glad you brought that. Schnarr's apparently getting a blanket. Very good. So something good, Cam. What do you got besides the picture of Santa and a racist elf too? What else?
This is like the first time in my life I actually have time to do work. So it's nice being able to like sit down and actually do my work without having to stress about it every single night.
You know, I appreciate you saying that because I'm hearing different things from other places, including other JCC teachers, but other Panama students, that they feel, and you don't have to volunteer this in front of everybody right now, but I'm hearing some people are feeling very overwhelmed. Cam, I know you do a lot of stuff. Are you one of the people that like now you don't have all that other stuff to do? So that's what you mean by having time?
Yes.
Okay. I'm happy for that. And as far as I can
I mean, like 15 essays, that's pretty overwhelming.
say that again, please.
Like a lot of essays, that's pretty overwhelming, but
Are you not getting a lot of essays in like government or econ?
nothing.
Nothing.
You mean ed puzzles? Yeah,
Yes, you mean ed puzzles.
Puzzles.
Occasional guided reading.
barely.
Now, see, that blows my mind. I thought it'd be the same or worse. All right, well, that's good, I guess. I'm going to move on and ignore that entire topic. Very good, thank you. Nat, oh, you just zipped down the bottom, but Nat Angeletti, whose name has now changed, and we don't have Matthew White with us.
Changed it.
Very good, thank you. Hello, Miss Angeletti, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Something good, please, if there is such a thing.
I just like being able to have time to do stuff and like get things done and exercise and read. I can read. I have time to read.
That's awesome.
Wow, awesome.
Too, so.
I'm not even kidding. I never have time.
Good.
Okay.
Like,
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, me either. Never have time to read.
I never have time to read.
whatever.
Yes, still.
Mr. Becker
I'm
understands.
thinking very much about you athlete people who's, you know, as soon as you graduate, typically your fall season or whatever sports at your new college will start almost right away. So when we're done, I do want to get everyone through, but I'm interested to know if those colleges, it's not really my business, I guess, but if those colleges have already got a plan, you know, for instance, football.
They're trying to figure it all out.
Say again?
They're trying to figure everything out right now for like postseason.
Right, okay. Because I was going to say, I know like somebody like Kylie who probably can come up with Kylie Odell, a plan to, you know, a training plan. It's a little different when you know, it's a different level of equipment and all that stuff. You obviously all know that. So, and I am interested in hearing about that. So speaking of Kylie Odell, who's now at the top of my screen over there, Kylie Odell. Hi, Kylie.
Hi.
I see you. How are you?
I'm good.
Are you home right now?
Yeah, I am.
Kylie, I miss you.
Kylie, anything good that you can share with us?
Well, I guess I have more time for like hobbies and stuff, but
Now, can you share what sort of hobbies you've got, or is it going to be one of those things like whatever he's doing at his house with chickens and shovels?
TikTok.
Come on, man.
Anything you want to share or not?
like just art stuff, I guess.
That's great. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Braden, I thought of you last night, 2 doors down from my house at like 10 o'clock at night. And I've got people I'm checking on. The very old woman, the ambulance was at her house for a long time. The very, very old woman 2 doors down from my house seems to have gone in the bin last night. So I'm trying to find out like what happened there. So that's a lot of fun. I'm like, ooh, there's lights and flashing, and that's Betty's house, and that's so. What do you got, Braden? How's things for you?
Oh, it's all right. I've gotten a lot of like work outside done, like little jobs like that. But
Like yard stuff, or
yeah,
okay. If I'm
and
still doing still working the JMI stuff.
not right now because they kind of cut back on employees.
Okay. I didn't know if they're
Yeah.
considered like essential or any of that stuff.
They are, but like they're trying not to have as many people.
Okay. Very good. I understand that completely. Quincy's next on my list over yonder. Hi, Quincy.
Hi.
Quincy, is that a soccer hat on?
Yeah.
All right. What's up, Quincy? What do we got?
Nothing.
Nothing good.
I get to see my family more.
Well, that's good.
And he gets a 97 overall on 2K.
But he hasn't slept.
63.
Sleep. I haven't gone to sleep yet.
So you've been up since last night?
Yes.
Yes, this is
not healthy.
healthy behavior. Yes, this is definitely string yourself out when COVID-19 is running rampant throughout our community. Absolutely. Very good. So you can
Grind is real.
Say again?
The grind is real.
Well, it is real. That's correct. I think, no, let's see. Let's go down to the next one. Hello, Lila. How are you?
Hi.
Lila is not going to be able to direct traffic or air traffic control plane stuff because she doesn't have a boom mic. So, Lila, can you share something that's great or good or whatever, please, with us?
Well, I sleep for like 12 plus hours every day. So.
That's fine. You'll help the average out because Quincy's killing the average on that. So that's very good. I know a lot of you guys, the juniors we talked Tuesday, and there's 22 of them. Many of them were talking about the same thing, but they have all of their JCC classes too, and Armstrong has not let up with stuff they've got to do. And so they are all talking about sleep and things like that too. So thank you, Lila. I appreciate it. There's no reason Matt should be having this much fun. So Matt, way too many smiles out of you, Matt. What's up, Matt? What do we have that's good that you can share with us?
Oh, well, that's something positive about this coronavirus thing. Not like just staying at home, but Taco Bell on March 30th, like if you went through the drive-thru, they gave you a free taco, which is pretty cool.
I missed it.
I
saw that on TV.
A free taco, and that's what you've got for us, right?
Yep.
Was it at least the Supreme or not?
No, it was one of the Dorito ones.
Those are good.
Doritos Locos Tacos.
Does it really taste like Doritos?
Oh, it's so good.
They're so good.
Those Doritos.
Are they good? All right.
I mean, you only got one, which is kind of sad, but you didn't need to buy anything else.
Ellie, stop it. Solutions and our answers. A simple Doritos taco is not going to match up with Cameron slave elves or killing chickens with that's fine. So Jayden and Sally are left, and for some reason I can only see from their notes up, which is a little scary. But hi, don't do that. And Jayden, you had a dog day.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
What about 2 days ago?
Literally, they have like Spirit Week for little kids for Zoom meetings and stuff. And Pet Day was 2 days ago. In fact, or maybe it was yesterday, but I definitely remember seeing Gerrit's mom holding two
That was I took the picture. Yes, she was very adamant about getting a picture taken for the admin team to see and for the rest of the school.
Those Chihuahuas.
Those are dachshunds.
Dachshund. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Big Twix bar. There's a whole bunch of you goofballs that have dachshunds too, aren't there?
Yes.
Okay.
My grandmother has two dachshunds, and then my aunt and uncle have a dachshund, and then I think that's it. Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking a lot of the people at Panama, not just like your.
Oh yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rat terriers.
Dogs, by the way.
What's that?
Dachshunds are terrifying dogs. They're bred to go in and kill things in holes.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, very good. Which is they're these they're designed to go in and kill badgers in holes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which is why they have stumpy little legs, because they can go in the hole and
they can fit in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's disgusting. It's terrible. So on that happy note, Jayden, you don't seem to have a dog that kills badgers in holes.
No.
For you, Jayden.
I guess probably just spending time with my puppy.
Okay.
The rat.
He's not a rat. So cute.
What type
He's
of
cute.
Amish dog?
I have no idea what the heck he is, but he's
You get
cute.
the dog, did you steal a dog? Is that what you did?
No, I adopted. No one knows who he is. So,
Did you get it like at the Humane Society?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they were like giving away free dogs the other day, weren't they?
Yeah, every shelter like has like cut off all their prices, so like all shelters are like cleared now.
They're like free.
Buy
Like,
one, get one
like
dog
hand
day.
dogs to you. Like you just leave a dog. Yeah, I mean it was in the paper.
Buy one,
Yeah,
get one
so
50%
they just
off.
did it so like the shelters would be cleared out since they had to cut all their volunteers and stuff.
Right. So as long as no one gives Graham a dog, they're fine. They'll
Wait,
live
what?
as long as they possibly can. All right. Well, thank you. Oh, okay. There's the puppy. So can you? I don't know if the dog is. Have you trained the dog to do anything, or just lay in your bed and sleep?
He can sit and he can shake and roll over, and he knows how to come and stay.
All right.
He's pretty good.
All right. That's fine. Hayden, knock it off, man. I don't know what to tell you. Hayden, I just want you to stop.
I wasn't even the only one smiling. I saw everyone else smiling, so I started.
Go. Let's end with Sally now. We have some time left, but let's end with Sally. It's 10:50.
Wait, Aiden hasn't gone.
Who hasn't?
Aiden.
I did. Cameron, I went like second.
I was like right.
I don't remember.
Well, he didn't say much memorable. That's part of the problem. And he doesn't kill
Sleep.
children. So let's
Yeah,
get this out of the way. Sally, what do we got? How are you doing, Sally?
I'm doing great. I can confidently say that this is the most homework I've ever done in my whole high school career, and it's all been turned in on time. So that's
Okay.
a first.
Now, Sally, you just said it, but this is for anybody. So, I mean, I know that's a kind of a common thing, but you don't. That's not like a bad thing, right? I mean, it's not like you feel like.
No, it's a good thing.
Okay, but I have so much crap to do. I don't have time to do it or anything like that.
Oh no, it's
Okay.
good.
Okay, so there's a couple things I want to. So first of all, thank you for everybody. I appreciate that, and it is nice to see you all. I did speak in the last. I told you in the last 12 hours to both Summer and to Peter, so they exist. I don't know where they are. You said Peter's sleeping, which is completely
Yeah.
Summer was this morning. So again, she's around somewhere, but that's fine. So a couple quick things. I'm happy with the discussion boards, how they're going. So the first week's discussion boards, we were the word is effusive, a vocab. We had a little too much praise for the post of your classmates. And it's funny because the juniors were like completely black and white and cut and dried and had all sorts of stuff that, I mean, they were on task. And then I clicked over and looked at the senior class, and I enjoyed looking at the senior stuff. So that's true, but I'm glad that our second week and now into our third week, we're going to be better for that. That's good, because again, as I believe I said, you never know who might show up virtually to see things. And I'll save all the profanity I get to say for when we do some of the short stories. Remember the things they carry, so that's going to be fun to talk to with the juniors this year. But Hayden, or Braden rather, alone is amusing me with all the different ways he's complimenting people in effective ways. And yeah, so we'll move on from there. So the papers are in. So I know we have 6.0 has been submitted. I will stop talking at the end if there's anybody that has questions, but the stuff has been submitted. I'm seeing it. What I'll do now that I have 6.0, now I'll comment and offer my comments to you. I wanted to see 6.0 to see what this next book looks like. Allow me to also say, like I mentioned previously, if you can't get a book, we, with both Mrs. Butler and Mrs. Lundquist, we found books for Peter. In fact, the one book he couldn't find, they don't have in like the actual book copy any place. We found virtually for him. So anyone that's having a hard time, with the possible exception of Lila, but I think Lila were good too. Anybody that needs a book, we can find it. So, but you've got to let me know. Peter, and I would shame him if he were here. And Jayden, apparently your dog is cleaning your screen there. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
we were going to. I see you, Matt. Hang on a sec. I was going to shame Peter because when paper 6.0 is due, the day after it's due is not the day to tell me that. Oh, I don't have the book. That's not really the best. But we fixed it, so it's solved. That problem's taken care of. So, and again, as far as our timetable, we have lots of time for stuff. Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, I couldn't find my book. Like, I didn't have a chance to go to the library. I just looked up and like I'm using a PDF online.
Okay, you have
like the entire.
Well, that may be annoying. You have on your iPads an app I didn't know you had. It's called Libby. It's what used to be when you were sophomores and we had the iPads. You guys used Overdrive when we connected to the public libraries. Now you have something called Libby. It's exactly the same thing. It actually is a little better because it connects to not just statewide, I think region-wide libraries. So, Matt, if your book is not available, other than a question bothering you,
Bless
then
you. Bless you.
yeah, bless you, whatever that.
Thank you.
His whole screen lit up when he sneezed, so that's how I assume that was cancer. So, Matt, if that's annoying, let me know. Send me an email later, and we can get working on that because both Mrs. Butler and Mrs. Lundquist have been very helpful with getting those books taken care of. Thank you. So, any other questions about book stuff? Okay, I want to make sure I leave time at the end for questions. I know it's almost 11. Quickly, here's my solution for the spring break mess. So I have posted a bunch of other places where I said that I'm not giving you work over spring break because, first of all, it's Easter week, and we have, you don't have to be religious, but we have religious people in the class. Like, nobody messes with Good Friday. Easter is another thing. And if you have been paying attention, I know you have, discussion board posts are due on Sunday. There's absolutely no way I'm going to make any assignment due on Easter Sunday. So I'm sure you understand that. So that's kind of where my thinking starts from with this. So next week's discussions are going to change. Here's how it's going to happen. And I'm going to give you 2 weeks to do these discussions. So if you get them done in the week before our spring break, good for you. You have no work over spring break, which is kind of the plan. If you need more time, you have 2 weeks. You won't have a discussion. Instead, you're going to have a short little written piece. And I said short, so bear with me. I know I've talked to you in the 2 weekly wrap-ups we've done about, remember our list of people that our author or narrator doesn't like. We had Bledsoe on there. We had old rich white people on there. We had all that stuff. We now have gotten farther in the book where we have some more people we can add to the list. So in essence, I'm going to simplify now. I'm going to ask you to answer the question. Who can we add to the list since we left class? You're going to need to write an answer to that. We'll submit it in Google Classroom. There will not be discussion next week at all. So you won't have to do anything with Blackboard. It's going to be all Google Classroom. And I'm giving you 2 weeks to do it, which solves the problem to my satisfaction about what you're supposed to be doing over spring break. Does that make sense?
Question.
Yeah.
Between the lines about how I'm handling that whole thing, yes? At least some of you can. I see some nodding from Quincy, who may just be falling asleep. I don't know. Because tired. Oh, apparently that's the end of class. Somebody's got a timer on. Very nice. So,
Question.
I would like to be done. First of all, it's nice to see you all. Chapter 19 is, if you have not already read Chapter 19, Chapter 19 has lots of really banana stuff happening in there. And my wrap-up's going to have to talk about that. I'm happy that some of you have chosen Chapter 19 questions. But we finally get like adult stuff happening, which I know you're all going to be horrified. None of you have ever kissed anybody or any of that stuff, so that's fine.
Ew.
That's right. The vomit sound is the right way to handle that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to stop talking. It's very nice to see you all. Again, I hope you all stay healthy, are healthy. You get sleep or you get things done that you need to. It is nice to see you. We are going to shoot for next Thursday to do this again. Remember, Good Friday is the day after, but we are going to still do this Zoom on Thursday. Well, hopefully we'll get Peter and Summer for that one. I'm done. Now is the time to ask questions. I'm not leaving. Oh, Kylie Schnars, very nice. There's been a lack of bone postings on Instagram, Schnars.
I can't leave my house. What do you want me to do?
You have.
Do you have any corona?
What do you mean you can't leave your house? You can leave your
Sick bone?
Yeah, but you missed bone. You can leave your house.
This is
Kylie, I have
Bone.
the fake one.
I literally saw Kylie yesterday. I
This
literally
is a
saw.
Mama Schnarch problem as opposed to a Governor Cuomo problem.
like I can go outside, but like
I
I live
literally
on
saw.
a hill.
I have the fake one.
So where can I?
Oh, there we have two. Okay. So and I see you've got Donovan, if we could somehow come up with a way for Bone to be slapping Donovan, I think this is a win.
No.
Come here.
It would be like a video, which is fine. We can have like a video Bone post on Instagram. I know you can do that. I don't do a lot of.
We've done it before.
Was there a video one?
Yeah, with Disappointed Bone or something like that.
Yeah, when Alex was shooting. Alex was shooting at the Y.
Playing basketball.
I do.
Yeah.
That's correct. Disappoint Bone. That's right.
Slow motion, so when it hits your face, your mouth is all like.
That's fine. Yeah, absolutely. And look, we don't want anything bad to happen to Donovan. As far as
Well,
anything bad to happen to Donovan at all, but it's all.
Yeah, but if something does, nobody saw.
It's all for the benefit of humanity and history that we're missing a boat. So,
like the way you put that.
So he's on board with this. So, so I'll be done here. This is a chance to ask questions. If you don't have any questions, we are over the half-hour time. It's very nice to see you all. I hope you all continue to stay well. Cameron is sneezing in the background. Hopefully, are you okay, Cameron?
Mr. Incredible.
Can you breathe? Are you choking, Cameron? He is choking. Well, somebody's going to have to get over there because I can't leave the state, so I'm fine now.
missing arm.
Saving him. Yeah, I didn't see Mrs. Incredibles. Get her out of it. Saving Cameron is not an essential task, so I can't leave. Natalie has like a legitimate question, so
I do.
Get the Monsters University garbage out of it. Hi, Nat. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you? Again.
Great. What's up?
So is our next essay due tomorrow?
Without me having, because I don't have my dual screen. I know Monday. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm glad you brought it. 6.1. 6.1 is something I'm going to ask for us to do. You can do it on your own time, but we're going to do that with not Google Classroom, sorry, with Blackboard, but you don't have to do anything there other than just post stuff to it so I can see it. So, Nat, who's your partner? I don't remember.
Summer.
Who is it?
Summer.
Okay, so you'll post that. Partner can see it. I just see proof of it, and then you'll have a week to do that. So the time-wise, because we're not face-to-face, you get a little bit more time to complete the peer review. But so remember, I don't collect 3.1. But as long as I see it posted for your classmate, that'll work out fine. And I'll send an email for that because it worked really well with the juniors. I was a little nervous. The juniors are fine, but they're very high-strung, and they handled it super well, and it worked fine. So I'm going to do the same thing for you guys.
So it's not tomorrow.
No, here's what happens. So as long as your partner has it, and then within, I think I gave the juniors, they started on Wednesday and they had to submit it by Sunday. So you'll have like 5 days to finish it.
Okay.
And I don't need to see that either. But when you submit 6.2, I'll want to see it then.
Okay.
So your responses, where you've got plus minus TWO, I don't need to see that right away. I'll just need to see it with the 6.2 draft.
Okay.
That'll make more sense because I'll send you exactly what I did for juniors. It worked out very well.
Okay. Gotcha.
Thank you. And thank you for asking the question because I had it in my list, not necessarily to talk about, but it's something I have to do today and tomorrow. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Thanks.
Anyone else with questions? Don't know what Allie's doing. That's fine. I think it's just
an avocado.
Okay.
That's so cute.
Yes.
Grant's turned off his camera. That's a sign it's time to go. So you guys.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did,
Grant.
Grant.
To me.
Do anything.
There he is. There's Graham.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
I didn't click anything.
Fuck you, Graham. All right, so here we go. Have a great week. I will see you next Thursday. I'll post a video Sunday and just be looking for stuff in class. If there's any problems, please get in contact with me. I don't expect there to be any, but please let me know, and we will go from there. I don't know. It's great to see you all, and hope you guys have a great week. Cam, send me that picture.
This one?
No, seriously, the picture with the Santa thing, because I've seen Black Santa before, even before you guys. I have never seen that before, and I have no idea what's going on there, so I need to check that out.
All right.
Thank you.
I was going to last night, but
Sure, send me weird pictures in the middle of the night. That's fine. Although thankfully Sally never did show me what she had to show me before, which is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
It's
don't do
no.
it. No, that's fine. That's not me saying. Oh, by the way.
No, I won't.
Huh? Yeah, you know what's up. Don't send it to me. Yeah, nothing. There are things I definitely don't need
No.
to see. Thank you so much. So everyone enjoy pets, enjoy family. I guess Al, you can enjoy Aiden too. I don't know what that's like at your house, but good for you. And we'll see you next week. Thank you guys for coming.
See you, Mr. Becker.
Hey, Pope.
Bye.